Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome back to another episode of Deep Dive with OA. I am Umar Abedin and I'm joined today by a very special guest, Salman Ahmed. Salman, welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Umar. It's a pleasure to be here.
We just watched an amazing documentary that you've done under Salman Ahmed Films. But there are so many aspects of Salman Ahmed. I don't really know where to begin. I mean, you started out as a professional sportsman and then you evolved into a cultural icon through your music. I mean, talk me through the journey.
You see, Allama Iqbal said, "Dil se jo baat nikalti hai, asar rakhti hai, par nahi taaqat-e parwaaz magar rakhti hai." That whisper in your heart has strength. It may not have wings, but it has the power to fly. Now, what does it mean to the average person? Our heart is always whispering. Then you'll do everything to achieve excellence in it. So मुझे music का शौक, cricket का, literature का, and I applied myself. So I don't really think about that मैं इस field में अब जा रहा हूँ. It's like one tree and all of these are branches, जो मेरे शौक हैं, ठीक है, they're branches. So I wrote a book, Rock and Roll Jihad, this film, Spiritual Democracy. I've made other films in the past, Vital Signs, Junoon, my medicine, it's a part of it. जो मैं HIV, AIDS, polio, now COVID-19, I'm an ambassador for it. And because I love doing this work now, it doesn't seem like कि मैं कोई चीज़ सीख रहा हूँ. Because what you love teaches you.
So, wow. So, काफ़ी गहरी बातें आपने बहुत सारी एक साथ कर दी. तो इसको अनपैक करने में तो हमें शायद 2-3 दिन चाहिए होंगे. But let me try and hone in on a couple of those points. So, one thing you were talking about is the pursuit of passion, which in Pakistan, unfortunately, is not really encouraged among the youth, right? It's all about getting a job, earning a stable income, so you can get married, so you can have kids, so you can retire and die. That's the journey, right? That is somehow taught to us from childhood. But you're talking about something diametrically opposite. You're talking about the pursuit of passion, the pursuit of excellence. How can we teach this to our young generations?
So if you look at my own journey, I didn't rebel against my parents' desire for me to become a doctor. Because I did understand even as a teenager that, you need a degree. So I went through King Edward Medical College, got my MBBS degree from there. But during those years of studying, I was also playing cricket. I got selected to go to Bangladesh to play with the Pakistan cricket team. I was Junaid Jamshed, who was studying at Engineering University. He and I formed a friendship. Out of that came the Vital Signs and Dil Dil Pakistan. So I was practicing my passions, pursuing my passions, without worrying if this passion is going to bring me fame or money or, it was for the sake of following my passion. So I would say the first thing, if you're in your early 20s, pehle isolate what are the things that you call your passions. And if the passion is a startup, creating on the web, if you like doing it, घर में बैठ के कंप्यूटर पे आप कोई नहीं रोक रहा और ये ना फिक्र करें कि ये क्या सक्सेसफुल होगा, पैसे मिलेंगे. Just throw that out the window. Do that because you actually love doing it. क्योंकि the value is in the work itself, And that's what I just did. I would play cricket not because मुझे कोई इनाम चाहिए या award चाहिए, TV पे आना है. I loved playing cricket. Lekin so many years later now that this film that I've done, Spiritual Democracy, is connected to that love of cricket.
Indeed. It comes across really well. So you have been a Junooni all your life. Band ka to naam baad mein aaya tha, but you've taken everything to extremes in your life. Whatever you've done, you've pushed the envelope to the max. And I think therein lies the quality of the work that you've managed to achieve. Because आज तक मैं आपको गारंटी देता हूँ करोड़ों पाकिस्तानी अवाम के लिए अगर आप दिल दिल पाकिस्तान बजाना शुरू कर देना, सब ने नाचना शुरू कर देना है. Because I'm thinking about it and I'm getting goosebumps. The song it burst onto the scene like a nuclear explosion. And it took over the culture of the country. So how does it feel to be the driver of the culture of 220 million people?
Well, you're very kind, but I just see it as following my dreams. Carl Jung was the 20th century, arguably, the greatest psychologist, dream interpreter. And he said, Carl Jung said, that your dreams are the unvarnished truth. ٹھیک ہے. Now کیا مطلب ہے اس کا؟ اسی ہماری سب کانشیس جو ہے نا, جو اگر میں اس کو if I speak from a Islamic canon, our subconscious is connected to the غیب. تو جو خواب ہے نا, dreams, they have great significance in our lives. So many years ago, when I was 20s میں تھا, اور مجھے سمجھ نہیں, پیپل were pressurizing me کہ become a doctor, اور میں وائٹل سائنس چھوڑ رہا تھا, تو مجھے سمجھ نہیں آ رہی تھی میں کروں کیا. تو مجھے ڈریم میں I saw this a man in his 70s wearing all white, and he came up to me, he grabbed me from the shoulders, اور زور کے جھنجھوڑ کے he said, تمہیں جنون ہے, جنون ہے, جنون ہے.
Seriously?
Yeah, I've written this in my book.
Wow.
Now, کیونکہ مجھے نا بچپن سے خواب بڑے vivid dreams آتے ہیں, ٹھیک ہے. Nobody ever told me کہ اپنے خوابوں میں کہ اس پہ کوئی توجہ دو, یا make a dream diary, a journal, right? So وہ dream بہت powerful dream تھی, and it described who I am, that I have great passion for the things I pursue. تو پھر اس کے بعد پھر میں نے علی عظمت اور نصرت اینڈ برائن اینڈ آل دیم گاٹ دیم ٹوگیدر کہ لیٹس ٹرائی کہ ہوتا کیا ہے. فیل ہو جائے گا تو ڈاکٹری کر لیں گے اپنے جا کے, رائٹ. لیکن وہ والا دن ہے اور آج کا دن ہے. آئی ہیو ویری ویوڈ ڈریمز, اینڈ آئی کین ٹیل یو دیٹ 99% پلس جو ڈریمز ہیں وہ آپ کی اگلے اسٹیپس کی جرنی کے بارے میں بتاتی ہیں, if you're smart enough to understand the metaphors. تو ہر انسان ڈریم رات کو سوتا ہے اور اس کو خواب آتے ہیں, ٹھیک ہے نا. وہ کہتے ہیں مسجد یہ خواب آیا, میں نے یہ دیکھا وہ دیکھا, اور بھول جاتے ہیں. اگر آپ لکھنا شروع کر دیں نا, وہ ایک آپ کی زندگی کے ڈاٹس کنیکٹ کرے گا جو ڈریمز ہیں. اینڈ دین اوبیسلی آپ کو اپنی لائف میں بھی دیکھیں محنت بھی کرنی ہے, کوشش بھی کرنی ہے, دماغ کو بھی استعمال کرنا ہے. بٹ لیکن یہ دونوں چیزوں کو جب یوز کرتے ہیں نا, کہ دی انٹویٹیو امیجنری مائنڈ اینڈ دا ریشنل لاجیکل کو, دونوں کو جب جوڑتے ہیں نا, تو آپ کو پورا دائرہ 360 نظر آنا شروع ہوتا ہے. اور غیب کا مطلب یہ ہے کہ انسرٹنٹی میں کئی دفعہ جانا پڑتا ہے. یہ جو میری فلم ہے اسپریچول ڈیموکریسی, اس میں اتنی زیادہ وہ مشکلیں تھیں, فرام گیٹنگ دی انٹرویو آف دا پرائم منسٹر ٹو گیٹنگ اے team together, to edit it, to getting the finances, the resources, all of that. لیکن آپ جب اپنی ڈریم کو فالو کر رہے ہوتے ہیں نا, تو مشکلوں پہ نہیں آپ فالو کرتے. آپ زیادہ تر لوگ کیا کرتے ہیں کہ وہ جو you argue for your limitations, ٹھیک ہے, کہ یہ نہیں ہو سکتا کیونکہ یہ نہیں میرے پاس, یہ نہیں ہو سکتا تو یہ نہیں ہے. when you're following a dream, you just don't care about that. کچھ نہ کہیں سے کچھ ہو جائے گا, trust it. اور پھر آپ کو آہستہ آہستہ کر کے یہ, اب دیکھیں آج یہ جو میں نے تھوڑی سوچا تھا کہ آپ کے ساتھ یہ ڈسکشن ہو رہی ہوگی آج, بٹ دس از فالوئنگ مائی ڈریم دیٹ دس آلسو کیم ٹو بی.
Amazing. Actually in the movie, the PM mentioned the comfort zone. So, this is an area that I have spent my whole life running away from. I, actively trying to stay away from the comfort zone, and I was kind of shocked to find that this is a thought process that he shares, and clearly it's something that you have embraced your whole life, that I will not be in a comfort zone because there's no growth inside a comfort zone. So can you talk to our listeners about the importance of rejecting the comfort zone?
بہت اچھا سوال پوچھا. So a lot of people would like life to be happily ever after. ٹھیک ہے, یہ فیری ٹیلز میں ہوتا ہے ہیپیلی ایور آفٹر, لیکن ایکچوئل لائف جو ہے اس میں ہرڈلز ہی ہرڈلز ہیں. ایک دن آپ بیمار ہو جاؤ گے, ایک دن آپ کو کوئی فائنینشیل وری آ جائے گی, ایک دن آپ کوئی فیملی میں کوئی پرابلم ہو جائے. ایوری ڈے یو آر فیلنگ یو فیسنگ چیلنجز, رائٹ. نا اگر آپ کا مائنڈ سیٹ یہ ہو, برنگ اٹ آن, جو مرضی مائنڈ سیٹ ہے میں تیار ہوں اس کے لیے, ٹھیک ہے. تو یہ مائنڈ سیٹ کا صرف چینج ہے. تو جب آپ پھر وہ کرتے ہو نا, مشکل جب لگتی ہے, یو ڈونٹ سے کہ یہ تو مشکل ہوگی. صحیح ہے. دوسرا جو ہے نا ہیپیلی ایور آفٹر کا, کہ مجھے آرام ہو. وہ ایک سینگ ہے, وہ محاورہ, کہ آج کا کام کل پہ چھوڑو اور کل کا چھوڑو پرسوں, جلدی ہی کیا ہے جب جینا ہے برسوں. ایک وہ ہے لوگ جو کمفرٹ زون میں ہی رہنا چاہتے ہیں کہ یار بس زیادہ نہ دھکا دیں مجھے, میرے سے نہیں ہو سکتا. اصل میں ہمارے سے ہو سکتا ہے, اور ہمارے اندر پوٹینشیل ہے, بہت زیادہ پوٹینشیل ہے ہمارے پاس. اس طرح میں بھی کئی دفعہ اپنے آپ کو سوچتا ہوں کہ یار یہ میں نے اتنا بڑا یہ اسٹیپ لے لیا ہے کہ میں گروں گا تو میں کہ مر نہیں جاؤں, لیکن ایک فاؤنڈیشن نیچے کھڑی ہو جاتی ہے, when you take that step. سو ٹرائی کریں اپنی زندگی میں 20s میں خاص کر کے, بیکاز انرجی ہوتی ہے. یو کین ٹیک فیلئر ان یور 20s.
No, I think you can take failure at any time. It depends on your mindset, as you correctly point out. So, okay, on that note, then let me put you on the spot. What would you say is your biggest failure in life?
My biggest failure? That's a tough question. I have a series of lots of medium-sized failures.
Which is the one that leaves you?
Okay. So, like I said, مجھے کرکٹ کا جنون تھا. میں سارا صبح سے لے کے 7 بجے سے لے کے شام تک میں کرکٹ کھیلتا رہتا تھا کالج کے دوران, ٹھیک ہے. میں نے یہ جو ایک میچ تھا لاہور چوکھانہ پہ, جہاں میں نے عمران خان کے خلاف اوپن کرتے ہوئے 64 رنز کیے, ٹھیک ہے. اس کے بیسس پہ میں سلیکٹ ہوا فار دا پاکستان کرکٹ ٹیم. اب میرے ذہن میں یہ آ گیا کہ میں تو پاکستان کے لیے کرکٹ کھیلنی ہے. تو میں نے اپنا کیا کیا, سارا فوکس آئی جسٹ کیپٹ اٹ آن کرکٹ. جب میں قائد اعظم ٹرافی کے لیے کھیلا, میرے سارے میچز بارش سے وائپ آؤٹ ہو گئے. سارے میچز. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, so I consider not being able to play for Pakistan like a significant failure. But because I didn't play for Pakistan came the opportunity for Vital Signs and Junoon and my rest. So کئی دفعہ کیا ہوتا ہے کہ what you are thinking logically, rationally, it might be a failure. But that failure is really allowing you to look at other opportunities in your life. Other doors will open up.
Amazing. So there's a Japanese concept called Ikigai. I don't know if you're familiar. But basically it talks about 4 circles of life, right? So the first circle is things you love doing. The second circle is things you're really good at. The third is the things that the world needs. And the fourth is things that the world is willing to pay you for. So it's basically it's a journey. It's not a destination. So the Japanese view it as a lifelong pursuit of this concept of Ikigai. So basically you've been on that your entire life.
So the journey is the destination.
Yes.
Right? Absolutely. I 100% agree کہ there's no end. یہ نہیں ہوتا کہ I've arrived. لوگ یہ چاہتے ہیں کہ somehow by some material parameter, whether it's wealth, whether it's fame, or whether it's some status, right?
Yeah.
کہ I've arrived now. Like I'm president of X, Y, and Z. No, as long as you are on this planet and you're alive, the journey has to continue onwards and upwards.
Amazing. So, if I were to ask you, what is the advice that you would give to the hundreds and thousands of entrepreneurs that are struggling in their lives, that are trying to build something, that are trying to start something, what would be your advice to them? Because you've been starting something forever.
So there's a acronym rather, GAP, G-A-P. G stands for the gift. So first work you'll have to do is, what is your natural gift? پتہ لگ جاتا ہے کہ I can do this. Some people are good with numbers.
Yeah.
They're good at drawing, or they're good at music or poetry. ایک natural gift ہوتا ہے. پہلے تو وہ ایک لسٹ بنائیں کہ what are the gifts that you have. You'll always have more than one gift. Then take action on those gifts. جس طرح میں سانگ رائٹنگ مجھے شوق تھا, I took action on the song writing. ٹھیک ہے, if that gift is connected to your destiny, you take action on it, it will connect you to your purpose, P. Or once you have found your purpose, then things unfold.
Miraculously sometimes.
Yeah, they keep unfolding your whole life. But provided that you are taking right action on your gifts and you're connected to your purpose. If you derail yourself, and many people do, کہ یار پیسے کمانے ہیں, if your purpose is پیسہ پیسہ پیسہ, شہرت, fame, status, power, right? Those are dark energies. See, they are byproducts. They can come, power, wealth and fame can come because you are acting on your gifts. But if you follow them, you're doomed. So اگر آپ اپنے گفٹس پہ ایکٹ کرتے جائیں نا, اور دل کی آواز کو سنتے رہیں, you'll keep evolving, and you'll see کہ wow, کہ you have something to say in the world.
Amazing. You have, I know we're getting the hook. We've overshot our time. One final question though. What in a life, mashallah, studded with accomplishments and achievements, what would you say is your greatest achievement, and why are you proud of it?
It's tough to say, but I would say that social service I learned from my mother. So in whatever I do in my life, social service, my wife and I, we have a non-profit called Sabina Salman Global Wellness Initiative.
Wow.
ssgwi.org. And we provide, whatever we do, it's a drop in the ocean, but whatever we can, we try to provide to people in need. Education, model villages, Sajawal Sindh mein, we rebuilt the villages of those who were affected by the floods. Mm-hmm. So social service is an incredible energy booster, force multiplier. So I think I do social service. Just now, today's talk and screening, it's great to interact with people because you listen to their views, and you are able to sort of respond back. I think that is the greatest gift of this life. Wow.
So give with no intention of receiving anything in return. Be generous of spirit and heart. بہت گہری باتیں آپ نے آج کی ہیں بھائی. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we were privileged to have Salman here today. Salman, thank you so much for being on the show. And please do keep up the amazing work. I'm looking forward now to the other 3 episodes of the docuseries, and looking forward to watching them whenever you release them.
Umar, so I just, through your, this deep dive, you can share the links for the film to your
I will. I will.
So they can see it and come to their own conclusions about it,
Fantastic.
And thank you again so much.
Thank you, and to everyone out there, this has been another episode of Deep Dive with OA with a very special guest, Salman Ahmed. Thank you again, Salman.
Thank you.